Will Osula's late strike against Manchester United sent Newcastle fans wild at St James Park on Wednesday night, capping off an epic win, and inflicting the first defeat of Michael Carrick's United reign so far. It was certainly a contender for goal of the season, and here our experts have their say on the rest. Will Osula, Newcastle 2-1 Man UTD, Premier League, March 4. Will Osula vs Man United. Often, a goal is about more than the mechanics of how it is scored. As good as Osula's effort was, cutting inside two defenders and finding the bottom corner, it was the context that makes the goal my pick of the season. Here was a player thought to be on his way out of the club coming from the bench at the death to win a game for 10-man Newcastle against one of their greatest rivals, under the lights on a raucous night at St James's Park. It was not just a goal, it was a moment. Richarlison, Tottenham 3-0 Burnley, Premier League, August 16. Richarlison's flying volley in Tottenham's win over Burnley on the opening weekend of the Premier League season. The drop of the shoulder and quick feet of Mohamed Kudus to get away from Quilenshaw Hartman and cross into the box, followed by Richarlison's spectacular finish. Outstanding technique and execution from the Brazilian. Chris Wheeler. It was a top volley, going away from goal, swivels to meet a Kudus cross brilliantly with what is a semi-bicycle kick. Pure connection and complete with that collective celebratory gasp from the home fans who knew exactly what they just witnessed. Dominic Szoboszlai, Liverpool 1-2 Man City, Premier League, February 8. Just everything about it, the technique to strike a free kick that cleanly and make the ball swerve so late. There are few players, even in the Premier League, who can hit a ball like that. The replay angle from behind Szoboszlai does it most justice. The distance of it, the sight of one of the best goalkeepers in the world in Gianluigi Donnarumma standing stock still and watching on, helpless, as it flies past him. The meaty thud as it thumps the inside of the post before the roar that greets it a second later. A few wondered whether it was the new Puma Premier League ball that caused it to deviate so violently, but, as this writer endeavored to find out from top-flight goalkeeping coaches and scientists with actual PhDs in testing footballs, the most likely reason is that Szoboszlai is simply one of the best in the business. Dominic Szoboszlai, Liverpool 1-0 Arsenal, Premier League, August 31. The way Dominic Szoboszlai's free kick found its way past David Raya will be in highlight reels at the end of the season, no doubt. From 30 yards out, to get the ball over the wall and dipping into the top right corner demonstrated otherworldly technique. It's still hard to comprehend. The context matters, too. The game was seemingly heading for a draw, which would have been a fair result. Arsenal had dealt well with having William Saliba substituted off after just 5 minutes because of an injury. It made Szoboszlai's strike even better because of the shock factor. Mickey van de Ven, Tottenham vs FC Copenhagen, Champions League, November 4. He picked up possession on the edge of his own box, then shifted his body into sport mode. Using both feet to maintain control of the ball, he sprinted past 5 players until in the Copenhagen area, where he produced an assured finish of which Harry Kane would have been proud. That was our goal of the season from any competition as far as I'm concerned. Alejandro Piedrahita, CSKA Sofia 1 Slavia Sofia 0, Parva Liga, February 21. I wouldn't claim to watch much Bulgarian football, but maybe we all should. I came across this goal a couple of weeks ago on social media and it's sublime. A certainty for consideration when they get around to judging the Puskás Award. It was the winner from this Sofia derby in February, scored by Alejandro Piedrahita, and it had a bit of everything from a series of one-touch passes in the build-up to the execution of an utterly absurd finish. Esteval Willian, Chelsea 3 Barcelona 0, November 25. The Brazilian teen's first goal in Chelsea Blue, the winner against Liverpool the previous month, may have received a louder ovation from the Stamford Bridge faithful for its superb timing, but Estevao's effort against the Spanish champions provided another level of brilliance. Picking up his captain Reece James' pass 30 yards out, Estevao danced past Bully Boys Pau Cubarsí and Alejandro Balda with the ball seemingly pritt stick to his feet. The shot he unleashed into the roof of the net might have left a Looney Tunes-style hole in Joan Garcia's gloves, had the goalkeeper had a chance of stopping it. Not for nothing did the home fans serenade a less than Lamine Yamal with "You're just a S***** Estevao" as he made his sorry exit to the substitutes bench.